That was rubbish, Sid. Marks out of 10, 0. We have just arrived in Jarrahdale and done a quick setup for the night. This is quite a nice little stopover. Somebody's just gone up there and churned up a load of dust, but it's quite a nice little spot. There's plenty of room. There is a dump point and a water tap literally just behind these trees, so that's nice and handy. And there we are for the evening. We've found a pretty level spot, so all is well for today. Won't bother showing you around here, not much to show you really. This is the last little stop before we nip back up to Perth tomorrow for Angie to have her staples removed. So we'll probably show you a little ride through Jarrahdale, which is a lovely little village, on the way out in the morning. But yeah, all good. So we are back in Belmont. We've left Jarrahdale this morning. I think we're going to go back there tonight actually, because we quite enjoyed that little park up. Angie has just gone over to have her stitches removed, so she's over there at Ready Med at the minute with somebody doing the do, and then we're going to just pick up 1 or 2 little bits of supplies while we're up in the city, fuel up and such like, and then head off back down south, which really then is for about 6 or 7 weeks, and do a bit more exploring. So yeah, just waiting for Angie now. And we need to get some dog food while we're up here. Sid's a bit low on dog food. So we're back in Jarrahdale. Angie has had her staples removed, haven't you, babe?
I have.
So did it hurt?
No.
No? You seem to be in and out very quickly.
Yeah, I hardly touched the seat and they called me through, and I was 15 minutes early anyway, so I was out before I should have even gone in. That's great.
So, shut up, Sid.
No, we're not going out now.
And you've also just been able to wash your hair for the first time, haven't you? That'd be
that
nice.
felt great. Done it myself this time.
Unfortunately, there's been an injury occurred, because while Angie was washing her hair, I decided to clean the sensor that, the grey water sensor, and while sliding under the van, I don't know if you can see that there, my glasses hit the side of the van and took a lump out my nose.
Decided to dig in.
So if we had an accident book, I would put it in. But anyway. So we got friends coming tonight, and we're going out for a bit of a meal, going to the tavern, so that will be lovely. It'd be nice to see them. We've not seen them for a while, so yeah, all good. So anyway, we'll catch you later. Bye for now.
Bye.
So we're still here in Jarrahdale. We decided to have a second night, predominantly because we met this couple called Lee and Mark, and we've had a really good laugh and swapped some stories and swapped tips and such like. They're in a very similar motorhome to us. Theirs is a 24/4, so it's a slightly different layout. But Mark's got himself really well organised. He's covered just about every eventuality. He's got his solar blanket there, he's got a big generator and toolbox on the back, and they're pulling this little white Jimny on this dolly trailer. Lee and Mark have been travelling Australia for, it was either just shy or just over 3 years, and they're doing it full time. They intend to just carry on for another probably 10 years, they reckon. So good on them. They are really living the dream. Okay, so excuse my scruffiness, but we have just left the Jarrahdale site. We've had a great time with new friends. Phone numbers have been exchanged. There's the Jarrahdale General Store there, where all the bikers meet. Been there quite a few times on a bike. So Jarrahdale is quite a quaint little place. So we've had a lovely couple of days really on that free site there. Some friends of ours came down that live a little bit more local to this area, and they came down and we went to the tavern, and that was good, wasn't it, babe? We had a nice meal at the tavern, a lovely fish and chips. In fact, we're just passing it now. There it is. If I've caught that in time, I'm not sure whether I did. 3-wheeler bike coming the other way now. So yeah, we had a lovely time with our friends and a nice meal, and then we've got friendly with this other couple that have proven to be a really good laugh. We've enjoyed our time with them. Lee and Mark are, I'm sure our paths will cross again It is without doubt, I keep saying it, and I'm sorry if I'm repeating myself, but it is without doubt the best part of what we're doing, the people that you meet. I've literally just emptied the toilet before we left the site, and there's a guy there, he just emptied his toilet, and we're chatting away like we've known each other forever. It's just a common interest thing. It's really nice. It's really nice. So we are now kind of heading back south. Angie has had her staples removed, so you're feeling back to normal really, aren't you?
Yeah.
So we're now it's kind of the start really, in a sense, of our south trip now, because we've kind of just been passing time for the last got a couple of weeks really, it hasn't been a couple of weeks really. So we can now start exploring places new and sites new. On the way back down now in the south direction, we are going to go to a couple of sites that we've been to before. You'll recognise them if you've seen our previous videos. But things will start to get a little bit more interesting very shortly. So the Brunswick Show is on this weekend, and there's a few little bits of kind of leftovers. I guess they haven't finished packing things away yet. So we found a couple of tractors, and this is father and son. This one's on special, 88,500. You can't go wrong, can you really? Now this one's got a little bit more presence about it, but for $175,800, I suppose it should have. You don't suppose they've just forgotten to take them away? And this is the red tractor section. Massey Ferguson. I think I've had a lawnmower that was Massey Ferguson. I don't think I'd need one that size for our lawn. I have found a stage. Now then, due to my YouTube presence, I can now truly say I am a star of stage and screen. I've not got much of an audience, I'll be honest. But it's early in the evening, I'm sure they're all on the way. Are you lonesome tonight? Do you miss me tonight? Are you sorry we drifted apart? I think I've pulled that one over there. Bugger. So we've left Brunswick and we have headed up to Collie. Now Collie is a place, hang on Angie, Collie is a place we have been to before, but it's many moons ago, isn't it babe?
Come here.
So we're at the Collie River Valley Tourist Park. This place was recommended to us by some friends, so we've got a couple of nights here, primarily to catch up with our washing. The washing machine is on. We've got about 3 loads I think to go through the washing machine, but this is quite an old site from what I can gather, and there seems to be quite a lot of people that are residential or at the very least long term.
He needs to stay off that floor really, it's a bit hot.
So this does kind of mark the beginning of us going to places, pastures new, shall we say. We had a little ride round and about through the town when we came in, and it looks quite a nice little town. There's quite a bit going on.
Well, a set of toilets there. The trip over was nice with all the rolling hills and landscapes.
Yeah, there was some nice, it's a nice time of the year now because it's spring. Everything's still nice and green. The silly temperatures haven't managed to get a grip yet and burn everything. Yeah, that's a bit...
Must live there.
Yeah, somebody's living there permanently, by the looks of things. Yeah, there's a bit of all sorts here, isn't there?
Mishmash.
Angie's told me there's a sign up near the reception saying it's snake season. They're very active at the moment, so if you see a snake, let them know. We saw,
go on this
we've been here 17 years and we saw our first snake kind of properly a couple of weeks ago in Donnybrook. I kind of caught a little bit of it. I caught the sort of second half of it as it disappeared into some bushes. But it had crossed the road right in front of us.
It's just by the time we got the camera out.
I looked it up and it was a dugite, which is venomous and could be potentially lethal. But as I say, 17 years we've been here. Something made you jump then. And that's the first time we've actually seen one. If we'd have noticed it a little bit sooner, we'd have literally seen it come across the road right in front of us.
Growing the veg plot here.
Yeah, somebody's growing their own veg there. It must be permanent, some of these vans.
Yeah. Or at least seasonal, you know, staying here over.
Yeah, staying here longer term.
Like
for
my
sure.
mum and dad had years ago in Devon.
This is an interesting old bus here. Somebody's still living in that, or what?
Probably in somebody's back
Yeah,
garden.
very much in somebody's back garden, kind of.
Feel like it.
Although it's not really, is it?
This is hot
So what are we on for dinner tonight? I'm getting a bit peckish.
leftovers and chips. You're hungry again?
I don't know if you caught that, but that was leftovers and chips for dinner. We have actually had, we've been pretty much cooking in the van the whole time for the last few weeks. We've bought just about nothing out.
Come on here.
So we have had, you cook as normal, you know, you cook whatever you want, quick and easy crap or proper meals, so we've had a bit of everything. I think I've got 1 or 2 pictures, but I'll show you what I've got, but didn't take pictures of most of them, obviously. So the last time we came to Collie, which was a good number of years ago, we stayed at a little B&B, and it was just a little privately owned place, and the old couple that owned it were quite unique, weren't they?
They were lovely.
He came to the door in his bare feet with toenails that he clearly hadn't cut for years. They were yellow and curly, and that was quite bizarre. The room though was spotlessly clean, and they'd left us. She'd made us a cake. We were only in for one night. She'd made us a cake. She left us enough little miniature boxes of breakfast cereal to sink a ship with. There was biscuits galore, and there was even about a third of a carafe of sherry in the room. If we'd have eaten everything and drunk, if we'd eaten and drunk everything that they left, she would have been out of pocket. No, they wouldn't have made any money, would they?
She'd made biscuits.
There's a little snake warning, and nice little laundry area there. Nothing wrong with that. Apparently, you need this little pass to get into loos, so let's give that a go. See what they're like. Ah. Okay. There we go. Well, you'd have to say a little bit dated, but nothing wrong with that. Clean. That would do the job. Probably use our own, to be fair. Make sure that's locked. So we're actually tending to favour staying away from the caravan sites, to be honest. They're useful.
There is another mail top.
Yeah. They're useful when you need. We've got our own washing machine in the van, as mentioned before, but it goes through a lot of water, and you've got to drain it somewhere. You've got to be able to drain. It's about 70 litres of water to do a wash. So it's easier on a campsite, and it's actually cheaper if you've got 2 or 3 loads to do, to book into a campsite and use your own washing machine, their water and electric, than it is to go to a laundrette. Well, it is if you've got, would you say 2 or 3 washes? You really need 3 washes to make it viable,
about $5-6 most.
So
anything
it's just
$4
a change.
$6.
It just makes a change to come to a site for a bit, and this is a little bit more rural, and they're quite nice.
Just wash and put stuff online.
Yeah, they're quite nice open sites. Our little pitch over there is 9 metres square, so there's plenty of room.
Don't touch anything.
So yeah, you've got nice clean barbecues there for free. So yeah, quite nice little place.
Come on, Sid.
So welcome to the following morning. We've just
have a look at this.
Disconnected the van
Sid.
Drove into Collie. Just have a little bit of a wander around. The campsite's on a big hill, so we'd have to kind of walk up a big hill and down a big hill, and I didn't think that was such a good idea with my knee. But anyway, so we've drove into the town, and we've seen a sign for a dog agility park. So we're hoping to find out just how agile Sid is, who is just looking for his ball at the moment. Nope, only my keys, Sid. So this might be interesting. He's never been to one of these before. What have we found, Sid? What have we found? Should have brought some treats, shouldn't we? Come on, up here. Up here. What's this? Ready? Come on. Up.
Go on,
Come
try
on.
and go
Not
over there.
interested. Come on. Here, up.
What
Come
if
on.
you put a treat up there though, wouldn't he, like you say?
Let's try with the lead on. That was rubbish, Sid. Marks out of 10. 0. Come on, ready. Up. Good boy! Yay! And this way.
Yay!
And this way. And that way.
Yay!
And this way.
Yay!
And this way. And this way.
Good boy!
Good boy. Through there. And this way. And that way. And this way. And that way. And this way. And then up. Ready? This one. Come on. Up. Oh. Absolutely useless. Ready? Come on. This way. Up. Yay! Good boy!
Good
And this
boy!
one. Up. No. Don't like the look of that one.
Back legs on.
Right. Well, it's supposed to exercise the dogs. It certainly exercised me. Of course, there was hours of that. I only filmed a little bit. So they built an entire agility course here, and Sid is way more interested in just a ball.
Ready? Not interested.
So following Sid's absolute failure and the dog agility park, we've decided to come for a little wander around the town. Looks like a nice little town, Collie.
Got his ball.
Yeah, I know. Won't let go.
Sid's brought his ball with him. So the keen-eyed amongst you will also have noticed our new logo, which is there. That features in our new intro and was very kindly designed and supplied by our daughter-in-law. Clever girl. Here's an interesting little shop, absolutely full of all sorts of goodies. Our friend Catherine would absolutely love that place, I think. So this is the main street in Collie, and it's quite a nice, cute little place. There's a few little cafes and things. Very nice. And a lovely day today. It's forecast, I think, 31, 32 degrees, so we managed to get out a little bit earlier than normal. So it's quite nice at the minute. It's only early 20s. All good. Little stage area of some sort here. What's that for? They must have little concerts in the park, I'm guessing.
Well, it says music shell, doesn't it? So. All right.
He's still hanging on to his ball. He dropped it before and it rolled across the pavement and he panicked. Got to get hold of it quick. Nice little converted train carriage there. Converted into a cafe. That's quite cute. And a load of balls.
Bit too big for you, them balls, aren't they, sir?
Nice little play area for the kids. Well, there's one of them fountain things over there, Angie, that the kids can play in, you know. Looks like a nice little cafe on the corner there. I think we might go and have a coffee maybe. Fancy that?
Yeah, why not?
Why not? So we have just treated ourselves,
I've done all my fingers.
trying
I'm
not to buy too much food out and about.
You've got your germs in it.
But we've just treated ourselves to a very nice coffee and tuna pates and salad. And while we've been sat waiting, we have just done our budget, haven't we? Because it's the 31st, it's the end of the month. So since we last calculated, the last 2 weeks, we just worked that out and we're currently running at $85 per day, which is good.
Isn't bad, is it?
And at this point, at the end of the month, $85 a day, $84.70 something it was, and we have actually still got a fair bit of food in stock in the fridge and the freezer, so we're actually quite stocked up at that, aren't we? So yeah, it's all working out. $100 a day was the kind of hope. Not well, it's the hope. It wasn't a budget. It's not hard and fast, but we're under it, so that's good. And those tuna pates were lovely, and this coffee is lovely. Are you living the dream, babe?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Just not working's living the dream.
Just not working's living the dream. So this Barnsley's in Collie, can highly recommend them. If anybody's in Collie, go and give them a whirl. The tuna pates were delicious.
And everything was homemade, she said.
Yeah, we're talking briefly to the lady. She said everything's homemade, so yeah, can't fault it. So we've had a little wander round and seen most of what's to be seen in Collie, and it's starting to warm up a bit now, so we're going to head back and just chill, I think. Talking to a little old chap a little bit last night, and we've just bumped into him in the town, and he's in the tiniest, actually at the side of us on the site, and he's in the tiniest little old caravan.
It looks like a pop top, but he's not pop top.
Yeah, it's a really old little thing.
Come on.
But he was saying he lost his wife about a year ago, and the first thing he did was pull his wallet out and show me a picture of his wife, which is sad.
It is.
And he's carried on to sort of, he said, to keep his head right and keep him sane. He's carried on travelling, so he's doing it on his own, and he just wants somebody to talk to. We just stumbled on him in the town and he was chatting away. What a nice old chap in the tiniest little van. We've met a couple here called Mark and Lynn, mainly because we met a couple called Mark and just they're living, loving every minute of it. I'm going to do that all again. Can't remember where we are. We have just unhitched, unconnected, disconnected even. I'll do that again, that was shit. Thank you very much for that. That was a bit shit.